Hello everyone, welcome again for grade 7 history. Today we are going to see two new topics. There are new and old religions and about time and historical periods under the same chapter, tracing changes through 1,000 years. Let's start. The first one is old and new religions and the 1,000 years of history. It is a major witness. We are exploring witnessed major development in the religious traditions, and then people used to believe the God in a collectively, and sometimes it's deeply in a personal. What do you mean by collectively? It is a supernatural agents, which means people used to believe God in a collective manner, socially, economically, and local communities, and this also changed in this period. And during this period, important changes occurred, what we call now, it's Hinduism. And what are all the changes? The changes are worship of new deities, temples built by royal peoples, and then growing importance of Brahmins and priests. Brahmins earned a lot of respect in the society. Why? Because these people only know about Sanskrit. Okay, that's why they earned a respect in the society. Suppose some ruler are coming to occur a new place, they used to come and have a good relationship with the Brahmin people. Why? Because already these people are created good name in that society. So these are called patrons. What do you mean that? Patrons. Okay. And during this period, and one more major development is idea of bhakti, which means of loving and caring will reach to the God without any intermediator, without any elaborate ritual kind of things. And during this period, Islam also spread in the subcontinent in the 7th century through the merchants and migrate people. Migrate means relocate, the person who is coming from one subcontinent to another places. Through these people, a holy text will reach to the subcontinent. And what Islam is telling, there is no God, only one, that is Allah. If you believe Him, so without any background, He will be accepting those persons. Are you getting? Okay. So as like Hinduism, Islam also have the variety of interpretations like Shia Muslims, Sunnis, Hanafi, like that. So Shia Muslims, the person who are following Prophet Muhammad alayhi salams and son-in-law Muhammad Ali, those are called Sunni Muslims, and the people who are following the Caliphs, earlier leader of this community, those are called Shia Muslims. Are you getting this? Okay, so these are all the things about new and old religions in the medieval period. Shall we move to the next one? The next one is time and historical periods of medieval period. We'll move. Now we are going to see about time and historical periods in the medieval period. And historians see not just as a passing of hours, days or years of the time, as well as it's not as a clock and calendar. The time as reflected in the transformation of the society economically and then cultural wise also. The idea is transformed because of the time reflection, as well as study of the time made somewhat easier by dividing the past into segments, which means periods. British historians divided this period in 3 divisions in 9th century. There were Hindu, Muslim and British. They were divided this period based upon the idea of religious of the ruler, not based on the society, economic and cultural wise. They were divided in the based of idea of the religion of the ruler. And in 6th standard, we studied more about the ancient kind of things, which means how they formed the earlier society, the wide range of earlier society, farmers, gatherers, hunters, how they formed the empires, like that. And in 7th standard, we are going to study more about the medieval kind of things, how they formed peasants groups, societies, how they formed a new religious, old thing, how they were transformed from the old to new. So these kind of things we are going to cover in the medieval period. And then The last one, therefore, and even though the historians will not same actually, 8th period is not equal to the 7th period, but they were considered the whole year, the whole 1000 years, 700 to 1750 as considered as a whole 1000 years is called as a medieval period. Therefore, during these 1000 years of the societies of the subcontinent were transformed. Often the economics in the several regions reached a level of prosperity that attracted the interest of European trading companies. Are you getting dears? Okay, so this is what in the medieval period about time and historical periods in the medieval period. Okay, are you clear about this? Fine. So shall we see the summary? Okay, so what are all the things we learned today? We learned about old and new religions, about time and historical periods in the medieval period. Hope you understand the concept. We'll see in the next session with new topic. Thank you.